Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to an episode of Minecraft and Other Things. And today's other thing is going to be a brand new glitch for you on the map Diarize. Now, the great thing about this glitch is it's not actually a glitch, it's more of an exploit in a way. So, you can't get kicked off the leaderboards for doing this. This is a legitimate way of playing. So you can rank up, get lots of kills, and get to extremely high rounds. I'm talking like above round 70 in less than half an hour. That's how good this glitch is. So, let's get into it. Okay, so just to break down sort of how this video is going to work out, first we're going to start with, how to get started. As you can see on screen now, we're doing round 2, and we're just going to have a look at how to build points, how to prepare best for this glitch, and how to get it to work the best. After that, I'm going to show you where the glitch is, how to do it, stuff like that, just the basics. After that, we're going to have a look at the new electric crawler zombies, the new boss round, and how to deal with those while you're in the glitch. And then after that, we're going to have a look at some more advanced tips and tricks to keep you more safe and just, do the glitch better in general, and how to get the most speed out of it as well. So let's get started. Okay, so to build points early on, what I like to do is obviously buy the PDW, as you can see here, but sometimes I also like to buy the sniper rifle and just go downstairs from where you buy the wall weapon sniper rifle, and I just train there till about round 7, round 8, and then by then I usually have enough money to do whatever I need to do to fully prepare for this glitch. Now, for these rounds here with the electric zombies, as you can see, I'm not shooting, I'm only knifing. Some people don't know this yet, but if you only knife these creepy crawlers, you'll get a free perk at the end of the round, and you can do this every single round. As long as you only knife them and don't shoot even once, you'll get a free perk at the end of the round, so it's definitely advisable that you do that. Okay, so at the end of round 7 here, what we want to do is hopefully you have about 12,000 points like I do here, and we're going to leave this area now and try and go across the other building. That means going down the elevator shaft as well, and once you get to the bottom of the broken elevator shaft, make sure you purchase the AN-94. It's a very good weapon, and it's definitely vital to get through this glitch successfully. You can also swap that out for a light machine gun, but that's pretty hard to get. After that, we're going to go across the other building, buy all the necessary doors we need to get to the power room, and then obviously flip on the power. Once the power's on, it's time to buy some perks. Now, the perks I'd recommend are Juggernaut, obviously, but I'd also recommend Double Tap. If you don't know, some people don't, but Double Tap doubles the damage that your gun does, so definitely get that. Okay, so there's only a couple more things left to get. One of those things is claymores. Claymores is a necessity. You have to get claymores in order for this glitch to work as it's as safe as possible. Pack-a-punch the AN-94 to bring its clip size up from 30 to 50. That's also really helpful. And you can get Semtexes if you want, but it's not entirely necessary. And then we're pretty much ready to get started with the glitch. One thing I'm not going to add into this tutorial is how to build the new wonder weapon, the Liquefier, mostly because there's already a billion tutorials out there for it anyway, so if you want to know how to build that, just look it up on YouTube and you'll find it very easily. But now we can start to head towards the elevator shaft to actually begin doing the glitch. Make sure before you go down there, you have 6,000 points. The hole that we want to find is the one with the Galvanuckles inside it. That's the area where we're going to be doing the glitch. And also make sure you buy the Galvanuckles while we're here, because that's going to be very handy for those electric crawler zombies later. Okay, so now we can start actually doing the glitch. So, in a nutshell, how the glitch works is you shoot the ground and then the zombies can't walk up the hill. This isn't just for this area, this is for every ramp area on the map. Any place where there's a slight hill or, it gets a little bit steep, if you spray the Liquefier on that area, then zombies won't be able to run up it. It's as simple as that. So, in this case, we sort of take advantage of that by making this the only spawn point around. If you're standing exactly where I'm standing now, it doesn't have to be anywhere specific. As long as you're on this level of the elevator shaft, they won't spawn anywhere else besides that window. So if you spray it on the ground, they won't be able to get to you. And then, as you can see here, one by one with the chain reaction, it's slowly killing them off one by one. One explodes, infects the next one, and you can get through an entire round by, just shooting it a couple of times. As you can see, eventually the chain breaks because, they're not spawning fast enough. But don't worry about that. At higher rounds, say above round 25, they're spawning much faster, and you can very easily, get the chain reaction to keep going through an entire round. Okay, so moving on to round 15 here, this is going to be an electric crawler round, the boss round. As you can see, they spawn in quite fast, and there isn't much room here to run around, so it's pretty hard to avoid them. But what you want to do is use the Galvanuckles to their full advantage, and you can kill them in about 1 hit, maybe 2 hits, I'm not really sure. But they are very hard to hit, I'm not going to lie. They're always jumping around, and their hitboxes are very small. It's very hard to hit them with the Galvanuckles. But this is where we can take advantage of the claymores. This is why it was a must that we buy them. using the claymores doesn't count as shooting, so you can still kill them with the claymores and you'll still get the free perk at the end of the round. Okay, so only in a few short rounds, eventually you'll have all 6 perks from killing these guys with punching. So eventually you're not going to want to do this really risky punching thing. You want a really safe way to be able to kill these guys. And this is something I invented only last night, but it's almost a guaranteed way to be completely safe when dealing with these guys. What you want to do, as you can see what I'm doing here, you want to shoot the Sliquifire straight down the ramp, making sure you get as much of it as possible, and they won't be able to run around in the area. So they'll just sort of slide down to the bottom, and then you can shoot them at the bottom of the hill. It's very, very safe, and they can't even touch you once. So I definitely recommend this as the way to deal with them after you have all 6 perks. Okay, so we're going to skip forward to about round 30 here. As you can see, they're more than spawning fast enough now that the chain reaction can continue and you don't have to keep shooting. However, that doesn't mean you can only shoot once the entire round, because if you use the Sliquifire on the ground, eventually that goo all dries up and they'll get back up the hill and they'll attack you, and that's just not a good time. So what you need to make sure you do is man your gun. Keep splooging all through the hole. Don't stop splooging through the hole, otherwise the hole's going to get dry, and what good's a dry hole? Right? It's not good at all. So you need to make sure you keep splooging through it, and if you do that, you'll keep the base well lubricated. Keeping the base well lubricated is very important, and if you do that, hopefully you won't get. Hopefully you'll stay safe. And when you stay safe, you won't get too many creepy crawlies up through your shaft, because that's obviously not a good time for anybody. So make sure that you keep that tip in mind. Okay guys, so on a more serious note, in case some of you are still doubting me how good this is, let's take a look at how far you can actually get through. As you can see here, this is the 40s. Getting to the 40s doesn't take that long at all, and that's obviously good. Here you can see we're at the 50s, and that was also good. You can get to the 60s, and it doesn't really get difficult at the 60s either. You think it might start to get harder, but this strategy holds strong. Even as you can see here, we're at round 70, and it's still going very strong. The strategy definitely is a solid strategy, and you stay safe pretty well. And as I said before, you can rank up using this. I mean, look at this. I'm at round 70. I haven't gone down once this entire game. 10,000 kills, no down. So if you want to raise your KD in zombies, this is the way to do it, this strategy. Okay guys, thank you so much for coming and checking out my video. If you enjoyed it at all, or if you just feel like supporting the channel, please leave a like. It helps a bunch. If you're new around here, why not subscribe? I put out videos pretty regularly. And if you do like zombies videos, why not check out my previous video number 1, which is a transit video. This is the ultimate guide for transit, where I talk about how to get started, what are the best weapons, where are the best places to run around, some secrets on how to pass really high rounds. If you're interested in that, why not check that out? And if you like Minecraft at all, I also do a Minecraft series. You can check that out in previous video number 2. That was my previous episode. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video. Catch you, cunts.